Hello everyone, this is our team. I'm Andy here and me. Today we're so happy because we're staying here in one of the most famous Vietnamese restaurants in Sapa Canteen to find out application of contemporary hospitality service in their day-by-day operation by using service marketing triangle. So now let's follow us inside the restaurant.
Let's go.
So here we go. Firstly, I would like to introduce some information for you guys to understand this topic and the reason why we made this video also. Here is the service marketing triangle framework, outline the relationship between three key pillars in a service environment: a company, our employees, and the customer. It emphasizes the significance of these three groups to deliver high quality service. The service marketing triangle in service marketing comprises three main components, each representing a critical relationship in influences service delivery. At first, company to employee, we can call internal marketing. Employee to customer is mean interactive marketing, and company to customer is external marketing. Internal marketing involves the communication between the company and its employee to empower and motivate employees to deliver excellent service. Interactive marketing focuses on the direct interaction between employee and customer that actual service delivery takes place. Moreover, external marketing is the communication between the company and the customer. It includes all activities that promote the company service in the market, such as advertising, public relations, and branding. Through this video, my group want to find out about Sapa Canteen service marketing triangle, values and aims. Let's see how they maintain their relationship with customer and staffs. The aim of the research is to gather insight of marketing strategy and HR strategy at Sapa Canteen. Additionally, to explore on challenges of the restaurant face in order to maintain competitive edge and growth. Sapa Canteen is your perfect meeting place where food and drinks are shared with friends in pleasant contemporary stylish settings. The top-rated bistro Sapa Canteen is a truly unique location in Zurich where guests can enjoy a gourmet dinner and an exceptional dining experience. Besides the successful operation of Sapa Canteen in Zurich, in 2024, Sapa Canteen opened in Lucerne, and this is exactly the restaurant we have an interview with. The Sapa Canteen Lucerne has 25 seats with a business structure include Mid Highland and Mid Terbitter from Vietnam, and the restaurant manager Miss David with 4 staffs and 4 chefs. All members of Sapa Canteen teams require knowledge about Vietnamese food and wide experience because the customer segment of Sapa Canteen are elder families, couple, and businesses. Sapa Canteen has a gastronomic menu of classic Vietnamese dishes crafted from finest Southeast Asia ingredients alongside a carefully curated wine list. This restaurant is grand yet intimate, the perfect atmosphere for a romantic date, casual meeting, or exclusive business dinner. Moreover, the owner adds to all dishes a touch of luxury, elegant without ever compromising on authenticity. As Nightfall, Sapa Canteen grow with an ambition, atmosphere of an authentic Sapa Canteen experience and decor. This video had an interview about how Sapa Canteen apply triangle marketing. It includes 3 main parts. Starting with external marketing, we focus on Sapa Canteen maintain relationship with customer and the public beyond Kotler model and 4 Ps. Secondly, internal marketing is about how Sapa Canteen engage its staff with beliefs and values through hiring and training processes. Thirdly, we come to interactive marketing, which means how Sapa Canteen design a feedback system, touch point with customer, Finally, after all the findings and information, we will come up with the main details, suggestions, and recommendations for future development of Sapa Canteen.
So, joining with us today is Mr. David, Sapa Canteen manager, who generously agreed to share with us today valuable insight of the external marketing, internal marketing, and interactive marketing. So, the first question is, what is the decision to open an authentic Vietnam cuisine in Luzerne? And what marketing technique do you use to cater to Vietnamese guests and local guests?
Right. So we noticed that in Luton there is no authentic Vietnamese restaurant yet. We are, I believe, the first Vietnamese, truly only Vietnamese, and not just mixed fusion Asian restaurant in Luton. As it when it comes to advertisement and marketing, we currently mostly rely on word of mouth as we found that to be most effective. However, upon our opening, we did also try some online marketing, such as through social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, but word of mouth is still the greatest success, and we have stuck to that.
Thank you. Moving on. So since the opening and since you started to operate, what difficulty did the restaurant face, and how do you deal with those problems?
Right. So being the first of its kind, we've had a lot of customers who are not familiar with our cuisine, and as such, we've had to adapt it to a certain extent, but mostly also be more descriptive when explaining things to the customers. As most of them, again, they will ask us for our recommendations and our traditional foods, which is the most popular, and we'll have to explain a bit more about the background and the history, not just the dish itself, but also why we chose this specific dish to represent Vietnam, for example.
Thank you. So, what challenges do you face in differentiating Sapa Canteen from other restaurants in the area?
Right. So we're still an Asian cuisine, and a lot of people are not very familiar with specific Asian cuisines in general, and so they will occasionally mistake us for Thai or Chinese, and we have to explain because we do use certain similar ingredients occasionally, such as pad Thai. We use similar rice, white rice noodles, but we cook them differently. We do have a stir fry. We do have them as a noodle soup, and so occasionally it takes a bit more clarification from our end, but it's not I think big problem for us.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Andy, and beside the external marketing of Minh, actually have already have three questions. As Mr. David here, I have some question about internal and interactive. So at first, I want to ask you, like, what is your approach to recruiting employees, and what quality or skill do you prioritize in hiring process?
Alright, so we the first thing we look at is the CV of a person, and that will just roughly tell us if they have any prior experience and whether we should expect anything from their initial coming. Of course, what we look for mostly is a person who actually cares about their job and cares about the customers. And so, even if they have no experience, they can come have a trial with us, and we'll see whether they're adapted, whether they're a quick learner or not. Because skills can be taught, but heart cannot.
Yeah.
And so the main quality we value is honesty, determination, hardworking, and to care about this job and about our customers.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so next question I want to ask you, like, how was HR or you have the trainee get used to the work environment, and what challenges do you face in training a new employee, and how do you address them?
Right, so with every new employee, we do assign a senior employee to train them and specifically be responsible for them upon their entry. So they'll show them the ropes, they'll teach them, what is required to know over here. If the employee already has some previously attained skills within this, gastro branch, then they're welcome to use it. But, some of it will be slightly adapted or some of it will be left behind depending on what fits our image and our values here.
Okay. So the next question I want to ask you, like, how does the manager evaluate their employees and evaluate their effectiveness of training programs?
Alright, so the new employees are under constant monitor by the senior employee. Whenever there is a mistake or there is a correction that is required, the manager will let the senior employee in charge of the new employee know, and they will have to work it out over time. The effectiveness of the program basically just depends on how much the manager has to intervene. If the manager has to remind them of a lot of things, then the training program is not working well for either the trainer or the trainee, because the new trainee should be the sole responsibility of the trainer and should not have any more input from the manager.
Okay, thank you for your information. Want to ask you is about interactive. What is your strategies for attracting repeat customer, and do you have any loyalty programs in Sapa Canteen?
Right, so we do not have any strategies on attracting repeat customers. We do not have any loyalty programs or bonuses for even our most esteemed guests. We just do our best job to satisfy everyone who comes. We do not count on them coming back, and so we try to make their experience the best we can. We just assume that this is their first and perhaps their last experience, but we want it to be the best we can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your interview today. Hope
Sure.
you and Sapa Canteen's everything good for you, and hope you have a nice day.
Thank you for your wishes. Have a nice day.
In interactive part, my group already have a sample how Sapa Canteen welcome and serve the guest. So now let's see. At first, when customers go inside the restaurant, the manager or staff will welcome and ask did you have any reservation or not? Then they will guide you to the table, and free welcome snack with wet hand tissues will be served then.
So I'm going to hand towels here for you.
Thank you.
I've got some welcome rice crackers here with sesame and a soy sauce dip, so these are completely vegan.
Yeah.
Got the drinks card here. Unfortunately, this one is only in German, so if you have any questions, you're welcome to ask. And English menus for you, yeah?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Me and Minh was really enjoy the atmosphere in Sapa Canteen because while customers enjoy the food and staff, manager always take care and ask them how they feel and did they really enjoy the food. About paying, a golden box of free chocolate and bill will be brought to table for guests, and then they can choose between a variety of payment methods.
You paying by card or by cash?
I can make hard.
Yeah, was everything alright? Did we enjoy everything, yeah?
Yeah, it's a good day.
Got some
Thank
chocolates
you.
here for you, yeah? So the total comes up to 63.5. Are you paying all together?
Yes,
Yeah.
we pay together.
So you want to add your card?
Okay.
Feel the receipt?
No, thanks.
Alright, thank you very much.
And finally, after service, customers just sleep whenever they want.
After an interview with Mr. David, Sapa Canteen manager, there are a lot of key findings that we found. In external marketing, Sapa Canteen is the only authentic Vietnamese restaurant in Lucerne, which make them different and unique from other Asian restaurants in the area. Despite their effort to use social media to promote Sapa Canteen, they found out that word of mouth works best for them. Now, Sapa Canteen used the Euro fine dining concept to attract local Lucerne customers. In internal marketing, Sapa Canteen looks for hardworking, determined, honest, and passionate hospitality employees with teamwork skill and multitasking skill. The training style is mainly on the job training with a senior employee, and when the new employee make a mistake, the manager will allow that senior employee to correct the mistake with the new employees. In terms of interactive marketing, Sapa Canteen's most important touch point is getting seated. This is how they communicate directly with the guests and how they engage with the guests. Most of the guest feedback are from their time at the restaurant when they interact with the employees, or from observing the employee themselves. The guests who are not familiar with the Vietnamese cuisine often have a hard time understanding the menu, making the employees have to explain the ingredient in their dish regularly. In conclusion, from the interview with Mr. David, we found out that most of the customers of Sapa Canteen are from millennials, Gen X, and baby boomer range, as fine dining style match their preferences. We learned that their marketing strategy used at Sapa Canteen, which is word of mouth, and how they engage with the guests. We gained valuable insight on how they manage and run Sapa Canteen, additionally with how they train the employees. And finally is how they create a wonderful experience for the guests at Sapa Canteen. Now, there are 3 recommendations for Sapa Canteen that can potentially help the business grow further. The first one is having a general training plan to help the employee get used to the flow of the restaurant and get used to the organization structure of Sapa Canteen. The second one is having the dedicated departments. In this case, we can use a HR department to help Sapa Canteen effectively train new employees. The third recommendation is having English translation for potential international customer to understand the wine menu at Sapa Canteen. Well, this is the end of our journey at Sapa Canteen. We would like to say thank you to Mr. David and his team to help us with the interview and help us taking a lot of wonderful and beautiful pictures and videos at the restaurant. We would like to also say thank you to Miss Bailey, our amazing teacher, who has helped us throughout the journey, giving us guidance and valuable feedbacks. We would like to say thank you to the team members, which are Andy and Minh, for trying their best to create this wonderful video. Thank you.